How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video here. In this video, we are going to be talking about um, Scream, obviously the Scream franchise again, and we're going to be talking about people that say that Scream is kind of like a weird film and whatnot. So be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as always, and also comment down below. But I don't know, like I think a lot of people just don't really view Ghostface, I don't think, as an icon necessarily, because maybe it's because um he's not like Jason, he's not like Michael Myers. It's like, again, it's like different killers in all the movies. So I think people just don't really like, they think it's kind of goofy in a way, but honestly, I don't think it's goofy. I don't think it's weird at all. I think that's what makes it so real and why it's the best franchise, I think. Um, so I think that I personally think that Scream, unlike everybody says, okay, Michael Myers, of course, could beat Ghostface in a fight, of course, and Jason could too, easily. I mean, that's because Ghostface is more humanly. Like, so I mean, he could obviously he could get he could die faster, a lot easier than Michael Myers and Jason. But a lot of people seem to say that Jason, for some reason, or that they think horror movies have to be just about like zombies and be it supernatural and whatnot. Like, but I honestly don't think so. I think Scream is without a doubt the most realist horror movie, out of all the slashers, just because it's more humanly. And of course, a lot of people will say Michael Myers is better, but I mean, yeah, he is. He'll probably, like I was saying, he could beat Ghostface in a fight easily. But what I'm saying is that Scream is the most realistic franchise, the most realistic franchise in all of slashers, because again, it's more humanly. It's the only film basically where you got to figure out who the killer is. You know, it's the only film where you basically have to, you got to guess who the killer is. You got to find where the you got to guess who the killer is the whole time, and that's what makes it so great. And again, a lot of people just view a Ghostface, say that he's goofy. There's a lot of people out there that say he's like a weird character. Like they say he's like goofy and whatnot. But that's probably because they watched a scary movie first, before they even watched the Scream films. So, and that could be it too. Why they feel like that, like why they feel like it's so goofy. Um, it's because a lot of those, I think a lot of those people that say that are mostly like scary movie fans that like the scary movie film. And I personally don't. I don't understand, why. I mean, people have their own opinions, of course, but I don't think that Scream is goofy whatsoever. I think it's far better than Scary Movie. I mean, Scary Movie is a parody. If I'm being honest with you, like it's not even it's not even a real film. It's just a parody. It's basically making fun of Scream. Is what it's doing. Um, so I don't think that Scream. I don't think that Scream is goofy. I don't think it's a goofy film at all. I actually think it's the most realistic horror movie um, out of all the other horror movies that I just named, like Halloween, like Friday the 13th. Even though those films, of course, I like those films, and I always will. Um, Halloween's my second favorite, but I just think Scream is just the most realistic, and the most. It's more humanly. So that's the reason why. That's the reason why it's my favorite, my personal favorite. It's because of that, and it's more fun. It seems like it's more funner, like so that's just my opinion on that. I mean, a lot of people, of course, Michael Myers. He's a great character. I like Michael Myers, but I don't think that like people just say look at Ghostface and say he's goofy. That's my only problem. But that they say he's goofy, and again, those are the people that say that again that like scary movie more than likely like scary movie fans that basically say Ghostface is a goofy character and whatnot. Um, but I definitely don't think he is. I don't think he's goofy. I don't think he's weird. I don't think that at all. I actually think that Ghostface, obviously, I put him in the same category as other horror icons still, even though he is played by different characters. Different, obviously there's different killers in every movie. So it's not just one person or anything like that. Um, but I still view him as an icon because the mask, again, is iconic. The robe is iconic and whatnot. So I view him. I view him as an icon too, like along with Michael Myers and Jason and whatnot. Because again, I just the look of Ghostface is just like that mask is so iconic. The robe is so iconic, as I was saying, and you can't say that it's not in the same category as the other um, icons out. Like Michael Myers, like Jason, like Leatherface, like Freddy Krueger. You can't say that he's not in the same category. Like, and maybe he's the only horror icon that could die easily because again, there's more. It's a real human like under the mask that just wants to kill people. So I mean, yeah, he could die. He could die a lot easier compared to the other icons like Chucky. Chucky is another one. Chucky is another one that can't die, and he's a doll. Like so, but it's just I don't know, man. It's just so realistic, man. It's like to me, Scream is like the forensic files of horror. Like, and I just don't really get like why people just seem to say he's like goofy. He's like a goofy character because he always gets like his ass whooped or something, or he like when he runs and chases somebody, he like trips over shit. I mean, people say that he's goofy, like, but I don't think he is. Honestly, a lot of people, and then I want to talk about this as well. Okay, there is people out there that say that Scream was only successful because of the mask, but that's absolutely BS. Okay, that's absolutely BS. Okay, it had nothing to do with the mask. That's not the only reason why it was successful. It was successful because of the style of film it was. It wasn't like Halloween. It wasn't like Friday the 13th. It was a little different compared to those films. So that's why it was successful because it was something different. It was a whodunit film, a death mystery. So that's all I got to say about that. A lot of people just have their own opinion, I guess. And hey, I I'm not gonna sit here and bash anybody again, but I just can't I cannot view a scary movie. I can't view that film being better than the actual Scream films. You know, and I think that's the main reason why people say Ghostface is goofy. It's because of scary movies, the way they portrayed him. And Wes Craven, by the way, should have sued the company. I believe during that time. I think he should have sued the company personally. Um, that's just my opinion on that. But a lot of people may say that he should have a lot of people say that basically, well, that they didn't have permission, which he didn't have permission. They didn't have any permission to make a scary movie at all. Like, no permission at all. So they just went ahead and did it. So I mean, Wes Craven. If I was Wes Craven, I would have sued their asses for that because that film was absolutely stupid and retarded. As I was saying many times, it does not match the Scream films whatsoever. It's not even close. So I don't even know why people even entertain that shit. But that's neither here nor there, I guess. But anyways, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Be sure to comment down below. As always, give me your guys' thoughts. Give me your guys' thoughts in the comments. As always, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. As always, until the next one, peace out, y'all.